What it is, y'all, it's your old boy Pilgrim. I'm coming back because you guys know we got to talk about Uncharted Battlefield. Boards 4 through 6 are once again not really that difficult, but this is where we start to get into a lot of the limitations where you have to use certain elements and things like that. Yes, I still haven't done board 10. That is what it is. We'll get to that here shortly. But board 4, 5, and 6, first wind fight, first earth fight, and first water fight, which means you don't have to use premium units. So let's start with board 4, but I did kind of go into starting to use some of my lower level URs. You probably could get away with an SSR here. It would have to be a pretty high level SSR, but I kind of stuck with the URIs. Now, there's a high probability I might actually change her out. I don't have her leveled up very far. Let's kind of go and look at this real quick, because we kind of sort this down, filter this down by wind units. I don't have a lot of choices when it comes to... oh, this is all by CV rank too. Let's do this by level. I don't have a lot of choices here when it comes to unfiltered, but so to speak, non-time limited units. So I can't use units, or I'm not supposed to use units. We'll see what happens towards the end. Like, you know, Hegni and Bell are both off the table because, you know, they're Festa units. Same with Harmonia, another unit that would be able to trounce this with ease. So I kind of have to sit down here and think about who is going to be able to handle this. Now, I could honestly throw Tiona at this, and I think I might change her up and see if she can manage this. She is a speed unit. She's not really going to produce an insane amount of damage, but let's check out her skill info here. And these are all level 2, 3, and 4. Let me fix that real fast. Okay, so now she should be level 10 across the board. There we go. And that's going to be a significant upgrade in her abilities. She's still level 70. I don't want to take her up to level 80. The items are way too precious, and she's just not a unit that I'm going to use all the time. Also, I just realized I did all this, and she is not. She is time limited, because that's the waifu one, isn't it? Well, Osvi? Osvi's got levels 7, 8, and 9. And Haruhime's not going to have the attack. You know what? We'll just throw Otarl at it. Why not? Just did a bunch of upgrades for nothing. Now, how about what? Oh, because we're probably on the wrong one. We're going to go to Battle 4. There we go. And that'll unlock all of this. Now, let's see here. This will give a dex and critical rate increase. I don't know if that's what we necessarily want. The biggest problem with Otarl, endurance and stamina, we definitely don't need that. We just want some strength upgrades. Increase special move damage and 2% damage increase to your unit, so we can do that. Let's change these out for just some basic. We could filter this down. We'll reset all this, and we'll just take these and see if we can just do some basic strength upgrades. That's int. We don't need HP. We just need strength. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Yeah. So that's a strength upgrade. Critical rate damage, though. I don't know if he's going to get good crit. Endurance, stamina. You know, we may have to wind up using... Oh, there's one that does strength. There we go. Strength. Even though it's SR, it's a boost. We'll stick with it. So we've got crits. I know some people are going to be using, you know, saying, oh, use this, use some of the URs. I like to save all of my URs for much later in the battle. I think this one will be okay because it's just a 2% damage increase overall. That'll be good, and we don't need the recovery, so we can actually just go and put on there, really, I can grab a generic weapon. We don't have like a broadsword or anything, but we'll just go ahead and give him... Yeah, we'll give him that. That'll be good enough. All right, let's see if this works. I do kind of feel like I want eyes for much later if we are truly going to do this with non-time limited units. So last time I wound up wanting eyes much later on in the battle. And while Otarl has the stamina, He's got, you know, obviously the bulk to be able to take on to solo the last run. The problem is he doesn't have the damage output. He's good. I mean, he hits well. He just... Did they come from behind the... Oh, whatever. Yeah, they're spawning behind that purple barrier. It's weird. That's very weird. But nevertheless, he's got the bulk to be able to solo those final runs, but he doesn't have the speed, nor does he really have the damage output. And that's kind of the biggest drawback to him, is that he just takes forever to do some of these moves. But looks like here we'll be able to handle this. So, in fact, I probably could put... I mean, it is an SSR assist, so I don't think I can change the assist and really modify the outcome of this in any significant way. There we go. I'll just take a break in the middle of the fight. That's, I suppose, a thing. But if he takes out the Orc King here, then he'll have literally 1 minute to take out the ant, so we'll be good there. Where's your special, my guy? There we go. There we go. All right. You got 45 seconds, dude. Don't just run at him. Take him out. Good grief. Otaro's going to make me have a blooming heart attack here. Come on, guy. Come on. Build up your special. There we go. Shocked that didn't knock him down. I may just have to put an assist on him that does damage. That might be the difference. He's really close. He's really close. Let's go ahead and change a couple things real fast. Okay, I've changed it up. I think Osvi here is going to be a good choice. I could also set him to focus on strong enemies. He might save his item for the late fight. I don't know. But Osvi doesn't attack, and that could help out significantly. I mean significantly, because like Otaro was really close to this. But you kind of see what I mean, like where he's not taking damage. He's not ever in any dire... he's never in a dire situation here. He's not going to get hurt. He's not going to get taken out. He's slow going is pretty much it. He's slow moving. He takes his time, and he just doesn't produce the amount of damage you would kind of hope from a unit like this. Not in a terrible way. He's just a wall standing tall. So let's see if we can do this. And like I said, the whole reason for this is I really think Eyes is going to be better much later on in the fight. So the mechanics of building a team for this. Also, I noticed that the wind fight is much, much, much later. And last time, I kind of think, if I recollect, I was either forced to reuse Eyes, or I was just kind of got desperate and wound up using Bell, I think. So that breaks the rules a little bit. So I'm going to try to adhere to the rules, especially now that we can get like level 90s and we can do things like that. I think it would be beneficial. Yeah. Okay, you're just going to let the ant charge his attack? All right, cool. I guess. Like I said, his health is never a concern. His health is just not an issue one bit. I wish they'd both kind of stand in the same area so we could take him out. But Orc King's going down. Orc King's absolutely falling here. If Otaro will attack him, and oh my god, we're having the same problem we had yesterday where he's just acrobatically dancing around them. Okay, he hit the huge ant. Focus, my guy. Focus. Dude, are you I'm going to rerun that. I'm not going to make you watch it. We're just going to come back here at the last possible second. All right, so Kevin here is getting taken out, and Otaro's now going to ignore him, even though he's on death's door. There we go. Having him together like that is handy. Dude, he's been unalived. What the heck? All right, doesn't matter. And Osvi missed the Orc King. It's another great moment. All right. Come on, Otaro. You got this, my guy. Dude. You just going to stand there? You're just going to stand there. Come on. Come on. Do it. Come on. Come on. every time Osvi spawned. Every time she spawned, she missed. Okay, so I swapped Osvi out for Hephaestus because Hephaestus gives a strength bonus. And I think since Otaro takes a break every time the assist comes out, I think that's going to be just a better use of our skills. We do still have 30 seconds here, but the huge ant's on death's door. We just got to take the Orc King out. And if the ant will come over here, he'll actually just... Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Get him, Otaro. Get him. Get him. Oh, okay. All right, so we got the strength boost. Oh, dude, break that. Break that. Break it. You have 5 seconds, my guy. Come on. Really? I got no words. I got no words. I got no words. All right, so I gave Osvi some big upgrades. Or say Osvi. Hephaestus some big upgrades. I neglect my SSRs, and I think a lot of us do anymore because they're SSRs. They're not URs. We don't use them every day. But if I'm going to use her in battle here, and this is going to be my go-to for the first win fights, sure, she gets the upgrades, right? Now, the nice part is everyone's here kind of in the middle, so everyone's kind of getting attacked at the same time, which is great, but with all these upgrades, we're so close this time. We're so close this time. I don't know what the difference was. I literally just reran it. Success is success. I'm not going to question it. I promise you the next one, I'm not going to mess with the team. We have the teams for 5 and 6, and they're good teams, and they do their job. I just really wanted to keep eyes for the later fights. Let's do 5. Let's do 6 real fast. For 5, here's my team. Team works. Team does a good job. This is another one of those where I might come back and rerun it and have save her for later. But at the same rate, Lunar is great. Like, don't get me wrong. Lunar is fantastic. But at the moment, Earth's got some pretty solid units. I just got to figure out who I want for the final fight. You saw what I did with Otaro. If I wind up doing that again, I'm not going to make y'all suffer through that. Unless you come to the live stream. You may very well suffer through that. But, by the way, Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Yes, we do late streams, but that's how I roll, right? All right, Lunar. Girl, come on. This should be a no-brainer for you. This should be easy. This should be an absolute gimme. There we go. Oh, we still got 2 minutes. I don't know why I'm sweating because of Otaro. That's my honest answer. Otaro has made me very nervous about these fights. But Lunar's got a ton of upgrades. She is an attacker. She produces damage. She's speedy. All around, just a fantastic unit. Probably one of the better units you can get from the opening salvo of this game. I know she was added later, but you can get her from that base level gacha. She's just a general pool unit, and look at her work. No questions asked. Just does her job. Fantastic. Lunar is absolutely reliable. I think putting C around her was a no-brainer. Although, considering what we learned on her in the series, but nevertheless, it is what it is. As far as when those two characters, as their attire is adorned, has shown up in the series, it makes sense. Battle 6, likewise, I'm not going to change up the formula because Battle 6 works. Tione and another... I think Tione's kind of fallen off a little bit, but Water has also gotten a really, really, really solid buff. I am using some seeing cards on her because she doesn't need it. Like I said, she has fallen off. Her versus Lunar wouldn't even be a battle. Like, Lunar would take her out. Obviously not in the series, I don't think. I don't know how to even power scale those two. I honestly think they just get... Tione is kind of... I don't even remember what level Lunar would be at, like, equivalently. Man, that's a good question. I'd have to go look at that. We just don't get a lot of Lunar in the anime. She gets a lot more shine in the light novels, obviously, but that's neither here nor there. I'm sure I'm going to get eaten alive for even questioning that. Because Tione, I know, is just a monster. But, yeah. Like, I think her feats are well known. But I don't think Lunar's a slouch. I'm sure the light novel people are already, like, rushing to the comment section. Good. Engagement. Appreciate you. All right. And once again, I'm not worried about her. Old girl's going to just put it together. There we go. And Kevin is also down. Also, if you don't understand the Kevin reference, you're not watching my other channels, and shame on you. Go subscribe today. Several of them, actually. All right. That's battles 3 through 6, or 4 through 6. 4 through 6. Taro battle broke my brain. Like, comment, share. I sure didn't have to tell you to comment. I'm sure the light novel stands are going crazy right now. I'll be back with more soon.